Title: The Unraveling of Dutch Vander Linde. Chapter 1. The Incident. Dutch Vander Linde had always been a man of action. A leader of the Vander Linde gang, he was known for his charisma, his cunning, and his ability to outsmart anyone who stood in his way. But all of that changed one fateful day when a botched robbery left him with a severe head injury. As Dutch lay unconscious on the ground, his gang members rushed to his side, trying to revive him. But when he finally came to, something was different. His speech was slurred, his movements were uncoordinated, and he struggled to remember even the simplest of tasks. Concerned for their leader, the gang decided to take Dutch to a nearby doctor. After a thorough examination, the doctor confirmed their worst fears. Dutch had suffered a severe concussion, and the damage to his brain was extensive. Chapter 2. The Recovery. As Dutch struggled to come to terms with his new reality, the gang rallied around him, determined to help him recover. They set up a makeshift camp in the wilderness, away from prying eyes, where Dutch could rest and recuperate in peace. But as the days turned into weeks, it became clear that Dutch's recovery was going to be a long and arduous process. He struggled to remember even the most basic of tasks, and his once sharp mind was now clouded with confusion and uncertainty. Despite his condition, Dutch refused to give up. With the help of his loyal gang members, he began a rigorous rehabilitation program, pushing himself to the limits in an effort to regain his former strength and vitality. Chapter 3. The Return. Months passed, and Dutch's condition slowly began to improve. His speech became clearer, his movements more coordinated, and his memory started to return. But the road to recovery was far from easy, and Dutch knew that he still had a long way to go before he could truly be himself again. Determined to prove himself to his gang and to himself, Dutch set out on a series of daring missions, pushing himself to the limits in an effort to reclaim his former glory. And as he faced down enemies and obstacles at every turn, he discovered a newfound strength within himself that he never knew he had. In the end, Dutch Vander Linde emerged from his ordeal stronger and more determined than ever before. And though he would never be the same man he once was, he knew that he had faced his demons head on and emerged victorious. As he rode off into the sunset with his gang by his side, Dutch knew that he was ready for whatever challenges lay ahead. And though the road ahead would be long and difficult, he was confident that he could face it with courage, determination, and a newfound sense of purpose.